Lieben, willkommen zurück zu Star Trek Resurgence. Und wir sehen dieses Raumschiff durch den, was ist das, Hyperraum gleiten. Die Tür öffnet sich, Bewaffnete Aliens und Menschen kommen durch die Tür und die Menschen sind nicht bewaffnet. Die Folge heißt The Overlord Incident. Ich halte die Klappe und viel Vergnügen.
Interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
We understand how to operate it under normal conditions.
All that talk about being soldiers, and look what it comes down to. You need a couple of engineers.
Yes, we do.
Lucky for you, that's our specialty.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
Alles klar, unser Job ist es, die Warp-Kerne zu sabotieren. Und das werden wir jetzt tun. Wir werden es tun, ohne Tricorder, ohne irgendwas. Wir gehen jetzt einfach hier irgendwo hin und gucken, dass es passt. Aha. Piep, piep, piep. Leute, echt, ich habe angefangen, diese Untertitel zu machen. Die Folgen. Und es ist wirklich also so eine brutale, echt Heidenarbeit. Erstens mal das natürlich zu übersetzen. Aber das geht, das ist nicht so das Problem. Aber das dann einzutippen, dann den richtigen Zeitding da zu setzen. Es ist unglaublich viel Dialog in so einem Spiel. Unfassbar, ehrlich. Es ist verrückt, Leute. Wirklich verrückt. Also, hätte ich gar nicht gedacht. Ja. Okay, also, ich sehe jetzt gar nicht, wo wir hier hin könnten. Kommen wir wieder hoch, wo wir gerade waren, oder? Okay, ey. Können die auch mit gar niemandem in irgendeiner Form reden? Oh je. Ah, müssen wir vielleicht hier durchgehen, oder? Ja. Okay.
What are we dealing with?
Okay, a Lydian warp core, one of 4 warp cores powering the Celli. Thermal output indicates each core alone would not sustain minimal warp, but harmonic infusion of at least 2 cores would produce an exponential increase in power. Oh yeah, power. Na, biologikal gibt es hier aber auch nichts. Mal hier ein bisschen gucken. Ah. Radiation casing, okay. Radiation resistant casing protecting the warp core's matter antimatter reaction chamber. Okay, cool, cool. Da geht's ab natürlich. Also das war's. Es gibt jetzt bestimmt noch was Chemisches. Oh. Ah. Wir haben's. Okay. Coolant regulator. The thermostatic sensor relays temperature signal. Was war? Ja, ich lese halt einfach mal die Wörter vor. Okay, Moment. Warte. Das ist echt ein schwerer Satz. The thermostatic sensor relays temperature signals to automated coolant valve controls. Alles klar, Leute. Das ist doch klar, oder?
Yours are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Hotari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Ja, das glaube ich auch, dass die uns ein paar Dinge erzählen kann, die Konsole da unten. Deswegen gehen wir da mal glotzen hier. Was die Konsole uns zu sagen hat.
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection. So the question is, how do we make it happen?
Ja. Und was es hier alles gibt auf der Konsole, gibt es ja einiges hier zu sehen.
The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good. Like we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity. The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent. Looks like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
I'll take the one next to it.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Takan will know we're here.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
Naja,
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about an escape plan. I have a feeling we're gonna need one.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
Ja, wir arbeiten, hoffe ich doch mal, quickly. Wir gehen mit ihr mit auf jeden Fall. Wir gehen mit ihr mit. Irgendwie, ich muss näher an das Mikrofon ran. Das ist immer so blöd. Manchmal hört man mich gut, manchmal hört man mich schlecht, weil ich mich halt 10 Meter zurücklehne. Weil ihr müsst euch vorstellen, ich bin ungefähr 2,40 Meter groß. Ja. Also ich bin 2,40 Meter groß. Was hat er für eine krumme Hand? Alter. Oh, ganz ungesunde Armhaltung. Ja, und wenn ich mich nach hinten beuge, naja, bin ich jedenfalls so weit vom... Hey Leute, bin ich so weit... Ich sag jetzt nichts mehr, Mann. Ruhe.
Could be that bad.
We'll get it right.
It's not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
Mach doch die Hand nicht so krumm, Junge.
There you are. Time to heat things up.
Warning. Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
So schnell geht es.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Just one more to go.
They're here.
They're cutting through the door. We don't have much time.
Ja, das Schwierige ist dann jetzt hinzukommen zu den anderen beiden Cores.
Okay,
Aber
same as before. We just gotta...
na gut. Oh. Oh nein! Na, machen wir gar nicht so schlecht, oder? Aha. Ja, ich hätte auch mal irgendwie wieder Bock, The Walking Dead komplett durchzuspielen. Telltale The Walking Dead. Weil es halt gut war.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I'll cover you.
What? No!
Get the warp core done, or we're all dead.
Na, läuft doch. Oh, oh nein.
Shoot! Now!
Das ist auch kriegen. Okay.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Super. Sehr gut.
Warp drive disengaged.
Also.
You did it.
Schon mal gut. Schaut euch aber diese Tkon an, oder wie sie heißen. Die sind totale Pfeifen. Überleben 500.000 Jahre, um sich dann abknallen zu lassen, weil sie wie die Lemminge vor den Phaser rennen. Aber ist okay. Unser Vorteil.
Can you climb?
Can you climb? Oh.
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend. You want me? I'm right here.
Oh je. Und jetzt steckt er nämlich... Nein, er bringt sie nicht um, er steckt ihr das Ding da rein.
Not you too.
Calm yourself, child.
Ah, genau.
It will all be better soon.
Ja, und dann mit großer... Ah, aua! Ich hab mir was eingeklemmt, den Arm. Am Tisch. Oh Gottes Willen.
Wake up, Manka Umet. Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
Ja gut, aber
Watch this.
dann ist sie vielleicht nicht ganz verloren.
I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
We have a mission. We have to stay on track because this is bigger than all of us.
They defile my poor Itasca with every moment they take breath in her body. I will not let that stand.
Ja. Okay. Stranger among us. Ein Fremder. Fremder unter uns. Fremder unter uns. Ist das der Fremde?
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But, apparently not.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Tekon Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
Okay.
I can't say that we avoid conflict entirely, but we overcome our differences because of our common interests and a shared sense of purpose. A general belief we are better off united than divided.
A concept almost Tekonian in principle. We're more alike than you might think. If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. Given this is merely a research ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
Oh yeah.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly.
I'll see you on the bridge. Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Tekon Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service. To whatever extent I can be of help.
If nothing else, I'm sure you're happy for a change of scenery. You spent 600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what, exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
And we do need your help. Absolutely. And we are grateful that you decided to come.
And your captain has an odd way of expressing his gratitude.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie. And clearly it's with the Tekon.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties. To the Tekon, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Tekon. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything? Ridiculous.
Captain, I understand your concern, and I don't necessarily disagree.
Ah, now I understand your reluctance. I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the science pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
And to think, I waited 600,000 years for this.
Yeah.
You realize that's supposed to be in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Takan, and he may be loyal to the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally. I can't afford another screw-up. Losing the shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
Captain, you have my word. I will do everything within my power to protect you.
I appreciate that. It's not just my career on the line here. It's both of ours. I'm going to trust your instincts on this one. I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology. If this Scion Galvan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours. The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
How long
I
will it
found
take?
something. There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know. Rydek to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
No apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Okay.
Engineering.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan to operate. Is there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have someone on the ship, doing everything they can to stop us from finding Galvan.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
Kann er das nicht rausfinden eigentlich?
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder. There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Nee, sie läuft nur ganz langsam. Wir müssen da runter, ja. Hätte ich jetzt gedacht, dass wir hier runter können. Können wir natürlich nicht. Mann, doch. Da sind wir zu weit weg. Na dann, okay. Muss man doch ganz einfach, ganz harmlos in die Mitte gehen. Meinst du, das ist die einfachste Vorgehensweise, die erfolgreich, oder? Ah.
Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here. Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Ja. Läuft ja jetzt ganz gut.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Okay. Probieren wir es jetzt nochmal an derselben Stelle. Aha, da drüben.
Found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes, You know, it means a lot that you remembered.
Ja.
What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's not something I can go into.
Right, of course. Forget I asked.
There is one thing you can help with. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Ja, komm. Mach mal.
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty. Well, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Ja, that would be out of the ordinary.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
Ja, Leute. Und das war's für diese Folge. Ich hoffe, ihr habt ein bisschen Spaß gehabt. Es war wie immer actionreich, voll gespickt und ja, und den Scanner, wir können den immer besser benutzen. Schon läuft eigentlich ganz ordentlich. Ja, Leute, lasst ein Like da, lasst ein Abo da, schreibt einen Kommentar und drückt die Glocke, damit ihr keine Folge mehr verpasst. Ich wünsche euch einen wundervollen Abend oder, soll ich sagen, einen gediegenen Abend. Macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.